Hey there, it's Amadou here, recording this video as part of the series, documenting my journey, documenting my journey through building my freelancing business as well as working my 9 to 5. As you can see, I have my suit on at the office right now. It's currently actually 7:35 p.m. I work 9 to 6, so I work from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. But I like to stay in the office for a little bit more, just because the office is a great space to work. I don't have to pay for it; it's free, and there's AC compared to my room where there's no AC. At least I can survive here and feel decently comfortable. Anyways, a little update on how's it been going. Today is the 3rd of July, so it's been about 2 days, I think, since my last video. Anyways, yesterday was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday was a pretty big day. A lot of things happened. Actually, I wasn't feeling the best. I'm still not feeling the best. But yesterday I had one call, which should lead. I'm still waiting for the contracts and everything to be signed, but it should lead to a 30 hour, no 30 30 euros per hour, 20 hours a week fractional SDR contract. So by the way, shout out to Fidel on Twitter. If you know who he is, if you know, you know. Best to ever do it. Nah, I'm just playing. Anyways, he really told me a bunch of stuff about SDR contracting, which is contract stacking, which is exactly how I landed this position. I mean, still don't have the contract signed, so, but I talked with the client already and everything. 90%, 95% chance this closes. They told me to send me the contract by next week, so hopefully everything goes well. It's nothing crazy, 30 bucks an hour, 20 hours a week, but if I can automate some stuff, and it should be pretty decent, right? I should be making some bread, and on top of what I'm already making with my job, should be right. I'm already surviving with my job, so if I'm able to get this, pretty much any money I make from this can just go straight into savings and investments, so that's pretty cool. So there's that, and that same day I had a call with a potential customer for my done for you lead generation services. This is a little bit of a smaller deal, but I honestly don't care that much, because I get this, because if I get him, then I'll be able to, if I get him and I get him good results, then I can leverage that as a case study. So considering that is one of my first clients, especially in that space, I would rather take a hit, maybe earn not as much now, and but then have a case study that I can leverage to make much more later on. It's just 1.5k setup fee plus per lead, 50 bucks per lead plus 10% commission on deals closed. So that's also pretty decent. And if I land also this deal plus my job plus the plus the project. By the way, this project that I was talking about right now, the 30 bucks an hour, 20 hours a week project, I got it from Upwork, which is pretty cool actually. Upwork is great if you're looking for extra stuff, extra freelancing stuff. Anyways, if I get all of those together, it should net me about 6k per month, which I know is not that much, but it's pretty decent. It's pretty decent. I will have to work 60 to 80 hours a week, which is probably the only thing that's giving me a tiny little bit of anxiety. Not because I don't think I can't do it, but because I know that I'm not always in a fresh state of mind, so to say. I know I can procrastinate. I know I have the potential for that, and so I'm a little bit scared. If I'm being honest, I'm a little bit scared. If I do land these gigs, can I keep up? Can I do a good job? Can I deliver good results? And can I not mess it up? Because it happened before that I was in a similar situation, closed the deal, 1k per month plus 20% commission deal. It was a commission deal for a marketing agency for somewhat similar thing, and I blew it. Basically, I blew it because I couldn't keep up with the workload, and I wasn't communicating well with the client. Before I knew it, I wasn't driving enough results, and didn't go well, right? And ever since then, you kind of like, you get, that little bit of anxiety of, oh, I'm not exactly sure I'm gonna be able to drive results for the client. And then again, of course, you can say that I'm kind of bitching and stuff. And to be fair, that's exactly what I'm doing right now, you know. But I still, like, the anxiety is still there, right? But at the same time, I am more self-aware. I'm more prepared. I am way more skilled than before. I'm way more prepared than before. I actually journaled about this earlier today. I know exactly what gets me into prime energy and performance state. So I know if I don't consume any carbohydrate, if I don't consume any sugars, if I try to fast at least up until the evening, and if I sleep well and listen to my body throughout the day, if I need to rest, I'm gonna go rest, I can actually be fairly productive. Obviously, like I said, the past couple days I haven't been feeling super well, just simply because I've been not taking good care of myself. For example, yesterday I ate KFC for dinner, and the day before I ate McDonald's for dinner, and because I was just like on the road, and so I wanted to get some quick bite, some quick to eat. But yeah, and that's why I was feeling so trash, and that's why today as well I felt super trash, right? One of the first times that I actually felt like severe brain fog. You know that feeling of like when it feels like doing any task requiring your brain power feels like you're treading through snow, and that's exactly how I was feeling earlier today. And obviously, that's my fault, right? I shouldn't have done that. But you go step by step. I understand part of the reason why I came here and took this full-time job is to test and increase my capability for work. So knowing how much I can, how much workload I can sustain, and improve on that. That's basically one of the main reasons why I came here. And that's exactly what I'm doing, right? That's exactly what I'm doing. Now, a little bit of a caveat here. I'm not working as hard as I would want to, especially in my 9 to 5. I reckon I could be working way harder. I reckon I could be doing way more at work. I could be more productive. I could make more calls. I find myself a lot of time procrastinating and stuff. Compared to my colleagues, I'm right about where they are when it comes to like production, especially when we're all in the office. When I'm by myself or when I'm at home working from home, I'm definitely way less productive. I think it's just like, when you're not seeing, when it's just me, I tend to procrastinate. If I have the whole day to get one task done, I'll wait until the end of the day to get it done, right? And that's a bad trait that I do have, and I'm working on improving on that. But at the same time, I realized that all of this stuff is like surface level problems, and I can't solve them by trying with surface level solutions. I gotta go to the root cause. The root cause is simply not taking good care of my health and of my body. If I do take good care of my health and my body, I won't have any issues whatsoever. So that's pretty cool, right? I'm gonna be making for a 22-year-old, I'm 22, that's crazy. I'm old as fuck. I'm behind, man. Come on. Anyways, for a 23-year-old, I'm not gonna say coming from nothing, because my parents did give me, we weren't rich for sure, but they did, thankfully. I thank them and thank God for the opportunities I've had. They gave me a solid base when it comes to just like I never stopped, right? I always ate. I no matter how bad the situation was, I always could go to school, and I always could wear good clothes, and I always had everything I ever needed, right? And living by myself right now, I'm just now realizing how hard that must have been for them, how many sacrifices they must have made, because I'm out here making a regular income, and I'm still seeing like, holy shit, the money's going out real quick, right? If I don't pay attention, I can kind of like blow out my whole paycheck very easily. Them niggas was like with 3 kids and not that much more than what I'm making right now, and they still managed to pull through with all the responsibilities, right? Rent, bills, car. Oh my days, our car will always break. There will always be something. Fucking speeding tickets, food, bro. Food, like I spend an atrocious amount of money on food, right? And this crazy thinking about like how they managed to get through. Really another level of discipline and self-sacrifice. Really appreciate them. I'm really grateful for my parents. I really am. Anyways, that was just a quick update on what's going on. It's been a pretty big week. Hopefully every contract gets closed by the start of next week, and I'll be making 1.5k per week now, so hopefully, right? But basically both contracts are basically already done, right? For that client, the lead generation client, just need to send the proposal over, send the contract, wait for him to make the first deposit, and we're good to go. So that shouldn't be like no issues whatsoever. So there's that. So things are looking good. Things are definitely looking good. I am slacking a little bit when it comes to like the outreach for my lead generation services. I haven't done call. I mean, tomorrow is the 4th of July in the US, basically. No, I mean, I did send some cold emails, and I actually did get one reply, so that's pretty cool. But no cold calls today. Doesn't make any sense. When it comes to the actually the AI automation, I'm going right now to like learn a bunch of other stuff, learn a bunch of other automations I can implement, because you gotta up level your skill set, and then I'm just gonna go home, chill out, and probably go to sleep, since it's already almost 8 p.m. I already ate dinner, or at least I ate something, so I'm gonna consider that dinner. So yeah, that's basically it. That was just a little update. Maybe next time I'm gonna record from Loom on my computer, so I can show you like what I'm doing with the automation, since you still haven't seen that. And yeah, also been slacking a little bit with the meditation and the reading, especially. I haven't read in like 3 days. I haven't meditated the past 3 days, just because I wake up usually not feeling super good. Either the night was going not super well, and I had some weird dreams or stuff like that, and I wake up not feeling super good, and that kind of like absorbed me a little bit in the morning, and so I kind of don't stick to my routine. Although today I did go for a run, but then I came back home, and it was already time to get ready for work, because I got up a little bit later than usual. I woke up today at like 7:20 a.m., which is later than I usually do, but yeah. It was great talking with you today, and I'll see you tomorrow, maybe in 2 days as well. Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.